What's up? We back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of, The Conceited Nobody. This is episode 179. I feel like I said that 2 weeks ago, which was the last time we was on deck. We was on here episode
78.
78.
Tupac, yeah.
Shout out to Tupac. Man, before I get into these stars, first off, this is Latour's, a.k.a. Dark Skin Thanos, a.k.a. Art Bob Harrison, a.k.a. Fan of Facts, a.k.a. They keep breaking my heart this year. Before I get the introduction to the crew, I gotta start this off with a monologue. I lost another homie. Last week, this is my road dog, man. It's my homeboy Brendan Lee and Pal. Easily one of the coolest niggas I ever knew in my life. This is all impromptu. I ain't have nothing written down, nothing special to say, except everything I say gonna be sincere. He was gonna turn 42 this month on the 29th. Super cool. I mean, if I can say a billion words and shit, wouldn't a single one mean nothing. As in, equating how I feel about him and his personality. I meet niggas at the weirdest places. It's like if I was a woman or something, to be my pickup spot. Like I met Jeremy at the gym. I met Brendan at the gym in like 2000 and maybe 11, 12 at the YMCA. We was in there working out. We was actually shooting around. We was hooping. I was strong, but he made me feel like I was a weakling. He was in there lifting everything that I couldn't lift. But we formed a bond, and he was just super cool, super duper sense of humor. We used to laugh and joke all the time. At the time, we was at the Y, like I said. He told me he had a sponsor. Somebody was paying his membership. And it was a chick that he swear he wasn't fucking with her. But I said he was. And one time she came in there to get him like he was her son. Like he was time to go. Yeah, right. And he said, man, that's our girl. And I looked and she ducked to come into the gym. Into the, you know what I'm saying, the weight room. Like she was a big motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? She ducked down, so I never let me lay that shit down. Super personical. Like we go out and kick it and shit, and like I would find out things on the fly. Like we was up at Claude Nanny's when that was going on, and he said, hey, I'm about to do karaoke. And I thought he was gonna get up there and just that goofy. And the nigga could sing. It fucked me up because I was like, you lift weights and sing? I'm like, who in the fuck does that? So that, and he had 11 children. Killing you, Jeremy. You're seeing this week compared to
damn, my nigga sing 11 kids. Shit.
And listen, that wasn't even a highlight of what I was saying. I'm saying he loved them all dearly. Like he would talk about them and shit daily and stuff every time. He liked to travel a lot. And he would always try to include his children in there, no matter what. And I'm not saying one or two, I'm talking about all of them. And he was such a traveler, man. He'd hit me up like on a Tuesday afternoon and be like, hey man, you wanna go to Puerto Rico? And I was just like, nigga, where do you get this luxury from? Shit, man. I'm not going to Puerto Rico on a Tuesday on the fly. But he was just that kind of person and stuff. He would just start to talk me into stuff. Now we was friends going out, hanging, kicking and stuff, laughing, joking. But when I knew that he passed that friend stage and became a brother of mine, was in 2014 when my twin shot the shit motherfucking freshman. My brother passed away. I was in Anderson because that's where we from. And he had, I didn't even hit him up on some personal shit to where I'm about to hit you up, man. Guess what happened to my brother shit? He seen it on Facebook. And he hit me up and asked me where I was at. And he asked for the address. I wasn't thinking nothing about it, right? As soon as I told him he came down probably within an hour with food, tissue, paper plates, and all this kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, man, you my nigga. But now it's another level because I'm at my lowest point. And I got a lot of friends and shit who I'm super close with, but not a single one came there then, you know what I'm saying? And which I didn't hold against them. It didn't bother me at all, but that stood out, you know what I'm saying? Right then and shit, it touched my heart in a way and shit that I don't think, like I kept saying thanks and shit, but you know how we are. We don't like to hear thanks. We like to be appreciated, but we don't harp on the thanks and we do shit from our heart. Yeah. So that's how he was. His heart was enormous, man. Like he was super compassionate. And like over the time, like we would always stay in contact. It's not somebody who I fell out of contact with, whether it was through a text message, a funny meme, a funny video, and I haven't talked to him since August the 26th. We was texting about something. He was trying to get me to come out to Vegas because that's where he had moved to, Vegas. He was trying to get me to come out there for the Fury and Wilder fight before the first one got canceled. And I kept telling him I wasn't coming out there because I said, man, tickets is cracking, right? The tickets are super expensive. And he was like, no, man. He said, we can get some comps. He said, because the fight ain't going to sell out. I was like, no, it's going to sell out. He said, man, just get your ticket. He said, just get your plane ticket, and then I'll pay for your fight. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because he was banking on us getting some free tickets and shit. And I wasn't going out there for no what if. And then we sit around in some bar laughing, watching the fight. You know what I'm saying? My niece went out there, and the springtime, shout out to my niece Bubs, her and her sister, and I believe her aunt. And I had contacted him because he drive. You know what I'm saying? He do Uber. Well, it wasn't her Uber, but it's like Uber, but it's own shit. And I had connected them. And she told me that the way that he looked out for them and shit, that she could tell that he loved me. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of person he was, that if I sent somebody's way, he was going to treat him with the utmost respect, utmost regard. And I mean, like, when something happened, man, you start thinking about the patient gang y'all went to and shit, you know what I'm saying? The late night sitting at the clubs and shit, laughing, telling stories. We used to go to the gym over here when it was Golds, and we'd be sitting there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning working out, laughing and talking. The day he passed away, or the day I found out he passed away, man, I had just sent him a funny video on Instagram. And so he was on my mind that day, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knowing exactly before, but like, I don't know how properly to say goodbye when you didn't get to say goodbye, you know what I'm saying? We lost Miguel, my other homie, earlier this year. Me and him had a conversation because he was sick, right? We had that conversation where I felt like I got everything out that I could possibly get out. This one right here was totally off guard. It's like, how do you prepare for these moments? Like, how do you tell your friends and shit bye when you don't know that they leaving? You know what I'm saying? And you reflect on it as you just sit here and you gotta ask yourself, did you have any regrets? In regards to Brenda, I didn't have a single regret. I don't even regret not saying bye, because it was so smooth, you know what I'm saying? The relationship where I didn't feel like it warranted that long, passionate speech, as opposed to my brother. I got like 1 billion regrets as far as him, you know what I'm saying? Because I had like 1 billion things to say to him. And as you grow and you mature and stuff, you realize how much more you had to say because you can't say it, which might be the reason why I feel like that. His wife is Rita. I really feel terrible for her and their children, his mother, and then his friends. Like, he got like 1 billion friends. Like, he connected me with so much shit. Like, when I was doing security, he plugged me with that shit. He was just recently trying to get me a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? He tried to plug me with somebody who was selling PlayStations. It's crazy, but it's life. Like, I cried. Like, I don't ever know who I'm gonna cry for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you niggas die if I'm gonna cry for y'all. I don't know. Y'all forbid that it happen while I'm alive, but I don't want to see y'all pass. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't want to. Like, I found out Friday night and shit that I cried for him. You know what I'm saying? And I can't explain it to you. It's sad. It's more than anything, cause I don't know. Like, I can't fully explain it, but that was my nigga, man. He was my brother. I'm gonna miss him terribly. Like, you see any phone numbers in your phone and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never gonna erase them. You know what I'm saying? You go back and read the text message and shit and reflect on things. And his sense of humor was so fucking crazy and shit. Like, we would sit and laugh at everything and stuff. And it's tough, but I really, like I said, I feel bad for his wife, because he loved her. And it was like that. Made my stomach hurt kind of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to say shit I used to want to throw up. You know what I'm saying? But it was so fucking sincere. Because again, when I said him, he had that giant C-head bitch getting him into the YMCA. You know what I'm saying? And we would just trade stories and stuff about women and girls and stuff. And he would have some incredible tales, right?
Yes, sir.
So when he got with her, he's whole story changed. Like he wasn't even saying nothing about girls no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, okay, you better go, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's the one. You know what I'm saying? And I could always tell in our conversation. So if she ever get to see this, I want her to know just how much he meant to her. It was super sincere, and that same affinity that he had for her, he had for his children, and he had for his mother. I mean, that's all I can say in regards to this. It's like I could go on for days and shit talking about Brittany, but right now, this is as much as I can do at this moment. Cause I get too sad thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you sit and reflect on what you actually talking about, and then you like, I'm never gonna get to talk to them again. And like the only thing you can do is go back to the pictures and stuff. You like, damn. And that's how come like we gotta live in the moments as full as we can. You know what I'm saying? As much as we can. Like I'll be sitting around, I'll be like, wish I had more pictures of my brother. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, you know, or it's crazy. But something we always say, we say that something's unfair. We say life is unfair, or it's hard. And I always ask ourselves, what are we comparing it to? If we say life is hard, like how do we know? Like what's the opposite of hard if life is hard? Or we feel like something shouldn't have happened. If we feel like we was dealt a bad hand, who dealt the hand? That's something else we gotta ask. And if the Most High dealt the hand, then is it a good or bad hand? You see what I'm saying? So we can't focus on just what we perceive as negativity. It's a scripture that says, I can't remember it verbatim, but sometimes the Most High remove people in their youth or in their younger ages and stuff to prevent them from the calamities that's coming. Like some people are actually too good to be here, and the Most High is protecting them from what's coming. And sometimes to leave here is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? When you sit in the midst of that storm, you probably don't understand that when it's done raining and shit, this same rain that has you lamenting is going to cause the grass to grow. And it's always hard to see that when you're in the midst of the storm, but the Most High is righteous in everything he do. And you got 7 days when you leave and stuff to go to your final habitations. I just pray that the Most High give you safe travels. Prayerfully when the kingdom is established. If I'm not already gone, we can meet. When he resurrect, or when we both resurrect. In any event, love you, Brandon. It's a terrible loss for the world, but it's the Most High's will, and it all work out how it's supposed to. Shout out to your family and your friends and your wife and your children. I love you forever. With that said, moving on to the man, the master plan, the Fist of Stone. Now that training his ass off.
Hell yeah.
Out there. What's happening with you? Renaissance motherfucking juvie?
Man, you know what it is. It's training, staying in the gym, staying ready. Man, that's all I can say, man. Fights keep getting pushed back. And man, I feel like it's a lot of things, you know, there's a lot of things that try to take you off course. But man, if you keep going, man, you really end up in places that you didn't imagine. Like we plan for things and you like, if I get there, that's it. But it gets hard and you like, man, am I gonna get there? And you end up somewhere better than, you know, what you thought you was gonna do. So that's where I'm at right now, just cause man, there's a lot of things that I manifested, you know what I mean? Like when I was working at Steak and Shake and I go out in the back and I'm at the dumpster on my break, like, man, what the fuck I'm about to do? How I get out this motherfucker? The next thing you know, I'm getting paid to box. I'm traveling all around the U.S., you know, so. And, you know, so it's ups and downs and everything we do, man. So just keep grinding. And that's, you know, that's what I got to say right now. I'm in the gym, grinding my ass off.
If y'all get the chance, read a poem by Rudyard Kipling called If. Check that shit out, man, because it reminded me of what he just said about the ups and downs, the ebb and flows. And what made me think about it, he said that if you can keep the same level head during the ups and downs and stuff, you know what I'm saying, it would make you more formidable as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get too caught up in moments and things like that, because moments come and go. The highs and the lows come and go, but it's always how you react to them and stuff determine, like, the next move. You know what I'm saying? So when you was out there feeling like that hot greasing them, 2 hours to cook fries and shit, nigga. Most I had to play it for you.
Yeah, you all gonna do something. As long as I kept grinding and doing my part, he like, I got something for you. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's what I did.
Then look, he took his glasses
Yeah,
off. Gosh, man, I be forgetting how ugly he is. Dude, oh.
Start blushing and shit.
Talk to him, Jeremy. Talk to him,
If
Jeremy.
I did start blushing, you really shouldn't be
Niggas
talking.
Talk to him, Jeremy. What's going
Talk
on,
your shit.
man?
Talk your shit, Kane.
What's going on, man?
For one, I just want to say that moment of silence for your homeboy because he sounded like he was really cool. Let him know from the kids. That's deep.
And you know what? You'd have liked that nigga. Cause he'd have had you laugh like at the gym. We'd have had a fun ass on. That should have been fun. Go ahead.
All the shit you say pause for, you ain't getting no pause for that. And I ain't getting no pause for you picking niggas up in the gym, man. You pick me up in the gym. What is this plan for, man?
You know a nigga fucked up. I ain't say pause.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga the pause police.
This nigga like it pause.
Wait a minute. Y'all gotta understand. Cause I prefaced it with if I was picking niggas up. Come on, let's get it right.
So nigga, it don't matter. It don't matter for you.
It was I hypothetical it. I hypothetical the fuck out of it. It's all good.
But I just want to say, I'm out here, live and direct, talking my shit. I took a week off from
No,
the gym.
nigga, say the rest of it.
What?
You say the whole thing. You talking about spit, follow, spit.
I got a whoop on concrete, eating grits.
We
You
reformed, dude.
slocky, nigga. You slocky. Come on.
Man, look, I'm 49. I'm an old man.
Happy belated
Happy
birthday.
motherfucking
Last
older
Tuesday.
nigga day.
Pretty much, they say too many birthdays to kill you though. But real shit, I took a week off from the gym. I felt fat. I felt lazy. I'm back in there. I'm back on them roids. I'm back on that juice. Fucking like a 17-year-old kid. I'm out here. And now, let me do this little pussy ass introduction. Let the world know, make my mama proud.
Don't ever do that shit on my show. Don't ever do that. You better pause that whole shimmy shake you just did, nigga. I will not stand for pause. For some reason, man, the Wolf on Concrete shit has an error on it. I apologize.
Damn,
I'm gonna get you back next week though.
it's okay.
There you go.
Yeah, as always, guys, great. Motherfucking paper straight, man. I'm just out here. I'm a lonely single father. I'm trying to just make some lady's life right. And y'all be great though, you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
And
wait.
motherfucking Wolf on Concrete, baby. I'm good from everywhere to the trap house of Wall Street.
This nigga full of fucking slogans and shit, man. This nigga the walking Laffy Taffy rapper, man. You open that
This
motherfucker
nigga's a
up.
Bazooka Joe Candy
Hey,
rapper.
I'm gonna start calling him. He's the nigga under the snap. Shout out to you, Jerry, man. You do anything special for your birthday?
I went back home to Chicago, and that's cool. Did a little shopping.
It's for yourself. So
Family?
ain't nobody turn it on. Go ahead.
You visit some
That
family?
shit you didn't do before.
Visit some family?
Yeah, I visited my cousin and shit, and you know, just did healthy hood rat shit. I went to O-Block for my son.
This nigga 40 Like 42 years old.
This is great. This is a great show.
What is it? This nigga 40, man. You the oldest 40-year-old ever, nigga.
I'm fucking with
The oldest, I mean, you know.
You need to relax. You need to get you some Crocs.
some Birkenstocks.
That's regular nigga shit. You old.
Some Birkenstocks.
Hey, that nigga, I'm telling you, man, shout out to Jeremy. He take a whole week off like a woman. He didn't go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck it. Y'all see the pictures in the group chat where that nigga was sitting like this. You know what I'm saying? That nigga sat there.
Their birthday photos.
This nigga had an impromptu birthday shoot, and you know what I'm glad you didn't do, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm glad you just stripped down to your skivvies like you threatened us. You threatened us with naked pictures. Yeah. Jason looking forward to it.
Oh, I know it's something crazy.
It was supposed to be a calendar.
Hey,
I didn't want to break the internet.
I'm so fucking glad the Most High ordered that plan,
I didn't want to
man.
break the internet, man.
Man, listen.
Talk some
He
shit.
said rebuke
I
that.
guarantee you motherfuckers start putting their masks on and shit, get mandatory vaccines and shit.
Shit, I was gonna be on buses, fucking highways and shit.
Contaminated eyes.
Hey, they had They got my song off here, nigga. I had your song. Boy, did I have that song. I wonder what kind of era we ran into. I had your bum 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 bum.
We knew what song you meant. Show sweet self.
I wasn't the one posing like a homosexual.
This is just a regular.
No, Jeremy, that it was homoerotic.
How do you know what homoerotic is?
I looked at your picture.
It made you blush and you smiling, and now here we are.
I was trying to fucking hate shame you. That's why I said to the group chat, I was trying to change you. I was trying to change you, but you refused.
I delivered.
Find that nigga on TikTok if you want to see the funniest videos ever.
That nigga on TikTok too?
On their fucking line on niggas talking about they showing the fucking, you know, you know that nigga out there.
You got me too.
Yeah, listen, he the kind of nigga you don't crack on, like I said, joke, because he'll start telling everybody, Jeremy's mad because I, Now I refuse to say what the fuck he is saying.
And then me and him just we got a whole court after that point, man.
What if you don't ever sing? Like, how do you...
Oh, but shit, that's bogus as fuck. You're right, because he got a big ass audience and shit.
Yeah.
I'll be out in the grocery store, somebody be like, still look for big.
Yeah, that's something.
How do you combat shit like that? That's like I'm gonna argue with homosexuals.
You gotta let that shit fly.
She just got a suit for defamation like them white folks,
And
man.
every time I fuck a person with that shit, you gotta be like, huh?
Cause you can't properly argue. You know what
Got
I'm
a suit
saying?
for defamation. You try to put that shit out there. I sued his ass, so I got paid for that shit.
Cause and that, even then they gonna say, "Oh, you saying eat someone like a fag." You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing you can do. That's nothing you shouldn't argue with them.
Well, you can't beat up a gay guy.
You know, like domestic violence.
Hey.
Because if you beat up a gay person,
You ever been accused of?
That crime.
You ever been accused of any homosexual activity?
hell, nigga.
I have.
Yeah. What?
Motherfucker came out with a rumor in high school. They said that me and my homeboy Chill was gay because we hung. I mean, shit, we hung every fucking day.
Shit.
How did you combat that?
The person started, okay.
Who
I'm like,
started?
"Nah,
The girl
I
started it.
girlfriend." It had to.
Hey,
I
it's
never
not
got it
everybody
right back to me, but
yeah.
they told me that shit. I'm like,
What you say? Sticks and stones break my bones.
it's pretty much. It's
Yeah.
just stones. Like, I got a bitch right now, so I don't give a fuck.
That's something tough to deal with in high school, boy.
Man.
A gay rumor in high school. Can you imagine if social media was around at the time and shit?
I was really at that point.
And you thought it was a weird ass question when I asked you, man. That shit happens, man. Y'all both looked at that Chicago stare.
Like gay rumor, what the fuck, man?
I wasn't like, it wasn't like I was getting bitched or like I had a lot of bitches. Like I was getting bitched or like I got a bitch, she was my girlfriend
That's
for
all
a
that
long
matters.
time. I don't know where I got another bitch. She was my girlfriend for a long time. So
Drop
it's like,
that. After high school TMZ. Well, you got a gay rumor, man. You got to go start hitting all the bitches. Gotta walk your way out of it.
Now, when I moved here in the 12th grade, I went to Arlington.
See?
It was a gay dude there and shit. And they used to let Buddy go in the girls' locker room. He was a real fag for real. But I used to be like, man, if somebody could just motherfucking pretend to be gay and go in the girls' locker room and be hitting them bitches.
Desi, shut that dog up.
So
I don't know where you I'm here. Shit.
okay, I'm gonna go take this car outside. I'll be back.
Come on, Jeremy. You can't be interrupting the show for no goddamn.
my
Oh.
nigga taking the car.
Jason,
Jason
$1,000?
Jason
It's
Richie.
a motherfucking
That's my part too,
We got
damn.
motherfucking
Hey, tell him
Jason.
I said what's happening. Go ahead.
Okay.
You already know what it is.
I'm gonna tuck this
You
in.
know what time it is, man. We know what time it is.
It's your boy, Jason Richie, a.k.a. Go Jason up, a.k.a. Vanessa Williams, a.k.a. Simi the Cash, on motherfucking Venmo and Cash App, bitch,
Oh.
a.k.a. Marty McHigh, a.k.a. Senor Tecito to the Latino people, a.k.a. the next man up. Comedy wise, nigga, your next favorite comedian, nigga.
Feel me?
Currently,
Your
Mom.
next, your new, your current, your future.
Yes, sir.
What's happening? You got anything going on this past weekend?
Yeah, you know I had a show at Ely. Had a
I
show
saw
at
you
Ely.
up there, man. What's up, man?
This weekend?
Yeah, it was on, it was Thursday, actually. Welcome, new nigga.
What's up, man?
They supposed to be in one of the chairs.
Nah.
Matter of fact,
This shit was loud.
Get on the camera,
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
At least sit down, nigga. You
Sit
gonna
down
make it
for a
weird
second.
us.
Yeah. Because it's going to look like you, like Mr. X or something, because everybody talking on camera like, who the fuck is
Man,
him?
first off, you be who the fuck you are, Charlie. That's Charlie and Weird Angels.
Security in the building. What up, security?
You be in there when I be trying to teach Jeremy how to be a man. Shout out to Terry.
You said what?
I said shout out to Terry.
Oh, what's up, Pete?
What's that? When you come over here, man, teach him something.
Yeah, nah, I was just come over to say what's up to
It's all good, man. You ain't got to explain yourself.
What up, nigga? Thanks for coming to interrupt shit.
But real quick though, what happened? Unceremoniously. I feel threatened. This shit now is another thing on prescription glasses. I'm like, my motherfucking home to be a threat. This shit, nigga, what the fuck?
Hey, don't be ashamed. Part of the 4-hour team.
I ain't ashamed, nigga. I feel imposed on.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to spit on your grandma.
It's alright. It's alright.
He nervous.
It's alright.
First time on camera.
Hey, I like this nigga, man, because he nice as he probably flex the fuck out of you, too. It's alright.
Terry up front nice. He the kind of motherfucker put a bitch in like 17 parts of the trash bag and drag her somewhere the nigga night with bleach in her eyes and shit. No, so what happened to him though? I see you.
It was a showcase.
Chris Rock little brother.
Tony Rock was there for the weekend. I was not on that show. I ain't gonna front or stunt. But it was a good ass show. My homie was on that show, Ben Felicity, and he was hosting, and then my real good buddy Trey Elliott from out East Coast, DC. I did a fucking pilot with this nigga back in the day. I ain't seen this nigga for like fucking 6 years, 7 years or some shit. So it was good to see him. That Gang Inc. shit, actually, I don't know if you saw the trailer for that shit, but he was the feature act for Tony Rock. Tony Rock killed that shit, man. Like, I did have them moments where I'm like, nigga, come on. But it was.
Wait a minute, be specific. Like, come on, what?
When I say nigga, come on, I'd be like, nigga, what? That was like, this nigga really did that joke, but then I found myself able to let that shit go because he was taking very common concepts and like his act outs and his perspective on it was actually good. So it was a lot of black people and white people do this type of shit, but it was still enjoyable oddly enough, because he just a nigga from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? That shit came across like you could relate to it for real, and it wasn't just like
fuck Tony Rock. What with you? Let's talk about you. Yeah. Enough of little Chris.
That was it, nigga. But that was the main shit. Then I did a fucking another podcast with my homie Jimmy Medina.
No, that ain't him. I know you talking about. How'd that go?
It was actually it was actually pretty good. That was like his second episode, so I was kind of helping him get rolling with it. On top of it was actually a pretty good podcast too. So
he gonna come over and kick it with.
Yeah, he definitely gonna come through. We gonna get him on. So shout out to Jimbo Comedy for real.
Is he funny?
Yes, he's a new up and coming comedian. He's been grinding out here, so he doing his thing, man. You know, it's a long path to this shit, man. So you know, it's a lot of work that go into it, and he definitely putting in the work for sure. So
shout out Jason, man. My brother grinding.
Man, I be trying, man. I'm gonna have to beat somebody up like you. I gotta get on stage. I'm for real. I tried to stop, nigga. I tried to stop.
Hey, what's the name of his podcast?
Shit, man. You know what? He done said it had 2 different posts, so it kind of threw me off. But it's called for how? What the fuck is that? It's let's get into it. No, get into it. It's let's get straight to it. And then
sound like some kind of political
debate. Let's get straight to it.
Sound like you was really interested with it.
It was called Let's Get Straight to It. No, because the name of the episode was Getting To It with Jason Ritchie. So I'm like, is it Getting To It or Let's Get Straight to It? So
that shit, I don't like that. Hey, they gonna get into it with me. We're together. I like that door.
Well, I guess we was got straight to the point. We got straight into it. It wasn't no really no.
So yeah, what's your name? It don't make a difference, nigga. How do you feel about the last verses?
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, we got straight. It was pretty much an interview though.
But we definitely gonna, you know what I mean? Keep going.
Yeah.
Well, we talk about that. Yeah. Matter of fact, we reiterated. You got anything coming up?
There are some things getting shuffled around right now. So.
Just say no.
No, I do, but it's just like
I got a plan.
shit shuffled
I
around.
got a plan that we gonna talk about it. Sure. Are you a fan of Jason Banks comedy?
And, oh yeah, wait, and I met somebody who fucking like brings out these acts to town like fucking A-Boy and MJG and like Juicy Jam.
Well, that nigga still got a pager?
They just thought it was a new opportunity when they like we want you to host, come host or do some shit like that when these niggas come to town. So that's cool. That's fine.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You fuck with Jason Banks comedy?
Is that light skin nigga?
I found out he was light skinned. I thought he was a cool white boy at first, but yeah.
Would you nigga punch him?
He the dude that be doing a little funny character on TikTok. The shit's fucking hilarious.
I watched that shit.
That shit's
He wasn't bad.
I don't know about his stand up, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying.
I ain't never seen his stand up.
I don't want to see a stand up.
But he just be him, and then he got the weird face. Yeah.
Oh, shade.
No, I'm trying to explain it. I mean, I'm trying to like that's what it was.
That's how niggas do. You know, Fat Tony. Yeah, but
With a little video.
I was just asking because I feel like he's in your lane as far as what I see. Like you could, he just be. You say up next, but I'll be like, Jason. This is Jason. You know what I'm saying? Like this is especially from when the fuck is the Fist and Fury come out? You know I didn't say that shit, right?
The Fist of the Wasteland.
When the
That's
fuck is it
coming
coming
out.
out?
Oh, but they're trying to. They shot. Yeah, it's a process. We're in post
I'm
production.
so fucking impatient.
Yeah, I am too. Nigga, shit. I want to show motherfuckers like, nigga.
Oh shit!
But it's
That's my
gonna be
nigga.
a part two or some
See,
shit.
this is how rape happens. Like you've been waiting your turn to get that ass, and it just keep walking past, and ain't nobody stopping it for you. And
It's a lot of.
And every time you think it's your turn, listen. Every time you think it's your turn, she walk past, you gonna zip that zipper a little bit more. Last time she come by, ain't nothing else done zip. You just fall out and get on her. That's how rape happens. Anticipation is all time high.
I said if that movie don't drop, he bootlegging.
Hey, oh man, I really did. I sat there. I was like, I'm gonna record my shit. Dude. This shit ain't gonna come out, but no, it's.
That's he disgruntled 40 years later, and they talk about this success story and shit. Every time you just drink milk, now he's a full-fledged alky.
They said I was on in Hollywood now.
But yeah, we got something to chop up. Definitely. What am I? Speaking of comedians who just didn't get the credit, why y'all ain't tell me yesterday Easy dog?
I told my son the same thing, man.
Nobody
I found
fucking told me. And that's the first question.
I knew you for sure. You knew.
That's fucked up. Cause that's the first thing I thought. Then the second thing I thought is like, who the fuck remembered AJ Johnson to put that on the internet? That was the second thing I thought. I was just, hey, that's what I'm saying. That's where my thoughts went, nigga. I said,
He just had a lad like a few years ago.
You said who remember?
I mean, truthfully, I believe his name wasn't even big enough to, people remember. I mean, people remember his character. But
You a comedian, so you definitely.
Everybody saying rest in peace, Easy.
It's all.
you don't even know his name.
It's all unfair to you, man. 'Cause I remember motherfucking AJ Johnson acting like he's motherfucking Easy
I mean,
in the competition.
I'll be telling you, don't be getting that shit. That's not aesthetic.
That's not a
That's
statement.
not the stage we're looking for.
I'm not even looking into it. I'm
I
just.
didn't know that nigga's name, man.
Huh?
I didn't know his real name.
You ain't know AJ Johnson?
But he younger
Oh,
though.
that's true. See, man, he was.
I met that nigga on Friday.
Really?
That nigga played Easy E in the competition.
I gotta look at
But
it.
you didn't nobody know his name then though.
No, you did, but I'm saying, so when he made it to Friday, he was in Panther, he was in motherfucking Players Club, yeah.
That was after Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he made it there, like he was on Def Comedy Jam.
That's just a whole nother generation,
The
right?
nigga
Yeah.
was funny for sure.
At the end of
The
the
nigga
day.
was funny
Yeah.
for sure.
He just didn't. He wasn't in nothing. in the
Was he
last-
funny?
That nigga,
In movies.
He wasn't in
I don't remember his
nothing in the
stand up like.
If you wasn't in nothing in the last 15 years, niggas.
You don't deserve.
Nah, this niggas don't fuck with you.
yeah.
So that's all he did. He had a decent career for what it was. I watched the video of like I think it was Pierre talking about.
You gotta shut that dog up.
So he had a decent.
You gotta shut
he had
what
a lot of
is it,
roles
Jay?
and shit.
This is how I must get abused.
You just like Vic. It
It
wasn't even probably my fault.
Get that dog into the ring.
Hey,
Who else?
real shit.
Shut the dog up.
Y'all see your ass
Who
back
outside?
on the way?
Who outside? He ain't got a bike.
Yeah, dude.
That's domestic violence.
Is it a-
You got
is
your
it
girl
female?
outside, don't you?
Yeah.
As a girl.
Yeah.
This is a girl.
Oh, this ain't
Have you hit her?
trying to say no.
How about
She got a Uber.
No.
You can shut the fuck up. Don't hook my
She ain't got
home.
a
Oh, you
Uber,
can
bro.
stop by and
She
say
got
hi
trouble.
for real and slide out.
Yeah. How is she in the car? How is she in the car?
Wait a minute, how ugly is she that you can just leave her on 21st and post it on the car?
Well-
you locked the door? So what
Yeah, I
is
mean, yeah, she got keys.
She got the heat.
Man, T look like she
She
might
got
have to
cold.
choke a bitch sometime. Bitch,
What she look like?
Motherfucker window down.
Let me see. Light skin, thick glasses. I mean, just
This nigga describing
She got
himself.
some-
It's like you already know.
Oh, that was low key funny.
Oh,
that was low
shit.
key funny.
I mean, she ain't that cute. You just left her out there and shit. That's jump off shit.
No. I for real thought I wasn't gonna be in here too long.
How you gonna explain that when you get out there?
Well, that's a man's.
You don't explain it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to just call
You
anybody
better
up here?
go out there and loud, nigga. It's okay.
What's the like estrogen up here?
It was a bunch of fucking dreadlocks in there.
Hell yeah.
He's just gonna lie like a real
They got
nigga.
into a fight up this motherfucker. He had to help the homies. These niggas walk
All right, leave what was happening.
All right, then, Terry, we taking away from AJ Johnson time, man. I'll see you up in the gym, man.
If I see you in the big job.
Bro.
He said nice to meet y'all. He don't know none of y'all names. That's Juvie, that's Jason.
Bro, man, from the first floor.
All right, man. Fake ass points.
Man, hey, you don't know who's gonna drop in. But AJ Johnson, I made light of it though. That's terribly sad. It says they believe that alcohol or drugs may have contributed. These are all speculations. I think that he has one of the greatest characters in anything comedy movie history. Would y'all agree? With Ezel, where he did have the quotables, my neck, my back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't saying
When,
No, that's how I kind of roll.
yeah.
Yeah, I can
Somehow.
Yeah, it's my kind of role.
If you gotta think, man. If I star something and you have an iconic character that people keep calling you by it, or like they always reference that, that's legendary to me, man. You know what I mean? Even if you don't, you
Like
know,
that shit.
He had a few other little, gigs, but like
Yeah,
he made his mark.
Yeah.
He made
Who-
his mark. He made his mark.
Just real quick, name some other people who gonna die as their character. Fonz, that's one. Urkel.
Mike K.
He's
Williams.
local for sure, yeah.
Nah, he was.
That nigga was Omar when he died. What shit is he
That
did?
nigga was chalky. That nigga was chalky. Who?
Hugh Jackman.
Who he gonna be?
Wolverine.
He always gonna be
You
Wolverine.
think so?
Yeah.
What the fuck else movie did he make?
I mean, he done made a lot of
Tell me right now.
He did,
Alright.
fucking Hansel,
Wolverine.
not the Hansel and Gretel movie, but the Who Fight Dracula.
That's fucked up though, cause you
Yeah,
right,
man.
you right, you right. But I still would have thought it was Hugh Jackman as opposed to Wolverine. That's fucked up. Though. No, that's fucked. That's a
But
good
you
one.
gonna always associate it.
That's a good one. Who would know?
Damn.
I'm sure it's more, but that
Black
Urkel.
Panther,
Yeah, that hurt.
unfortunately.
I call it Chadwick.
Chadwick was Jackie Robinson. He was the
James
Supreme
Brown.
Court Judge,
Look,
James Brown. Yeah.
For
They
niggas.
definitely calling niggas Black Panther.
For
They definitely
niggas.
saying Black Panther. They definitely saying Black Panther.
Niggas,
We
niggas,
respect that shit.
niggas are watching YouTube videos like this crying.
Niggas, that nigga, they had niggas dressing up in dashikis, bro.
Man.
Niggas wanted to move to Wakanda and Africa a real place.
Niggas was really at lunch break talking about, oh, I gotta get to Wakanda. I'm so sick of these white people. But
But
yeah.
that.
Any female?
I want-
Roseanne.
Yeah, Roseanne.
That's her real name, man.
That's my bitch though. That's a good ass show.
But they did. I will throw this piece in there. Like even though they said he had a history of like mental illness
Who?
for sure. AJ Johnson,
Yeah.
because they said like 1 minute he'll be cool and then you'll see then another like next week you'll see him on the train station talking about Queen Elizabeth, the king of the world, and
Wait.
Person Oakley and Nikki Parker.
you know so.
They what?
Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
Archie Bunker.
Just saying random ass shit. Like people question was he homeless and shit like
I
that.
ain't never watched this shit.
He regular. But when they said they found they found him in the store. Nigga, you don't get found in the store.
Wait a minute.
The store gotta open, nigga. You came in there, fucked up.
You
I'm
broke
sorry
in
to
or
say
something.
this.
You
I'm not trying to fuck this mess up his.
You've already done it.
I know, man.
But I gotta stay
Done
with facts.
He throwing dirt.
TMZ, no, you can't. No, You can't put this shit out there. At first, they was like, we don't know what the fuck happened. But TMZ was like, he was found in a store. Wink, wink. Like, nigga, you don't get found in a store unless you slept there.
Hold on. You say you was establishing the facts, so factually speaking, I would like to know what store was he at so I can make my
I don't know.
That has a lot to do with
Unless it happened like,
because I'm like, come on, man.
like Walmart and you found the change.
Well, if he's at the pussy store, you can get found at the pussy store.
And I'm pretty sure that he was nowhere near it.
Right.
But that said,
It was
how was it?
reporting.
55, somewhere around there?
Yes. Young.
That's relatively young, man. We got
Yeah, now that I turned 40, I'm like, shit.
Hey, remember how when you was 40, you thought you was gonna die?
Man, 40 seems so like,
That
man.
was Y2K for every nigga.
30, really. I thought I was having at 30, nigga. I feel like I won something.
Man, I got that with
3
21.
decades, nigga? 3 tens? Yeah, that's crazy. And I had something else to talk about. I don't want to go into it because it's so off subject concerning the Haitian refugees. But let's get into some more of this versus talk. It's going to be a pretty light show. Diddy is rejecting all efforts of Jermaine Dupri, a.k.a. JD, to hold court with him on the vaunted versus challenge. If you were to choose, and I haven't compared the
Jermaine
songs,
Dupri,
JD?
hands down, no question. Fucking elephant to a fucking gnat. Ain't even in the same realm.
You like, nigga, what song did Diddy make?
Hold on.
Yeah.
They talking about like what they was the hymn of, I'm sure.
No.
Yeah, but they talking about even doing songs executive produced. Like Diddy got like a nice little
How you
run.
perform a
but
song, you was executive, you did.
I guess they just gonna play their shit like a lot of
They gonna
stuff.
Diddy bop in the
But
background.
Jermaine Dupri been in this shit over 30 years, man. Fuck came out crisscross. He had people putting on their pants backwards.
But what was he doing though? He wasn't rapping on there though. So if y'all taking Diddy saying Diddy can't do it because he was just doing the producing, what?
No, I'm saying they
what
saying
can
they
we
gonna
vote?
versus the whole thing though.
But if they do it like that, then Diddy is slapping. That's not even
So,
compared.
What about
Yeah, if you go, because you just do Bad Boy catalog.
we do features?
If you just doing Bad
You
Boy
know the one
catalog.
thing that
But
makes
Diddy
it like not
features-
even a competition?
Huh?
Jermaine Dupri is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
I'm not talking about no, I'm talking about verses.
I'm talking about like he done wrote fucking songs
What's
that
the-
got him into the Hall of
What song
Fame.
you write?
Nigga,
I don't know no
Mariah
songs.
Carey shit.
What's
I
song?
don't
I'm
know
not
no
talking about
songs
shit.
from Jermaine Dupri though.
Money and the thing?
Money
I
and
don't even
Thing.
remember what the fuck that song sounded like.
Because you fucking 10, nigga.
Yeah. Jigga.
Even then,
I
niggas
don't
not
mind
playing
if it
that
don't
shit
play
today.
clean.
I mean, I hear shit, old shit on a regular now. That's
Oh
like
shit,
classic.
damn.
Like what?
It's not old shit.
Like what,
Shit,
though?
real motherfucking what's that song called?
Keep up to
What's that fuck that song called?
It probably was
Cutie
the sample.
pie. Yeah,
No, we talking about the context.
Yeah, I thought
You
a lot of
can say that about a lot
I
of
mean, that's
motherfuckers.
exactly.
though.
I thought he was gonna be like
That's what
Cadillac Green.
That's what
I'm
I'm saying,
gonna
but
say,
as an artist, if that big, you got one fucking song that I know. I don't fucking know.
No,
one.
because if you go for one, JD's not a rapper.
Right. So why the
But
fuck
when he
you
did
doing
rap
verse?
that Life
He
in
got no fucking
1472,
song.
His beat
hard
was
ass
rap.
album.
He did a
Timberland
verse.
not a rapper. He did. That's how it keep going. What did
Yeah.
Timberland verse in?
and you gotta think about it too, like a lot of these dudes' songs was features, and Diddy features was not features. He was like
I stand correct.
or dancing around.
I
JD,
respect
I
that.
think of shit like the Brat and the remixes that this nigga made.
The hardest
rapping,
remix ever.
rapping
The
remix.
nigga did Welcome to Atlanta.
Yeah,
That shit.
rapping remix.
But to Juby's point, these are not all-time classics. They're hip-hop
At all,
classics.
but
They hip-hop classics.
we
What,
reaching
Jermaine
the
Dupri?
Hell yeah.
Mariah Carey got fucking classics, man.
No,
Usher
no, I'm
got
saying
cla-
they are. Come on, man.
Oh,
Relax.
oh.
But listen,
okay,
I'm
my
gonna tell you though.
for the producer battle.
Puffy smacking.
I mean, no.
Puffy smacking.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
see it, man.
That shit not even fucking
bad. I
comparable.
don't see it.
That shit ain't nowhere near each
You
other.
crazy.
I mean,
Man.
for one, it ain't nowhere
But just
near.
look at
I
who
think
they
you
was
just
dealing
feel
with.
like
No, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm thinking about music
Compare the
being
artists,
played
though. Just compare.
that lasted a longevity. Outside of Biggie and early Mary J. Blige, a lot of Puffy shit ain't still
Like,
like.
give me the artist though. Just name the artist.
What, that
Give me
Jermaine
two
Dupri
artists
made?
from both sides.
Fuck that.
Oh,
nigga,
what?
you can-
Puffy's too big to be
But
Mary
that's
J.
what
Blige
we
and
doing.
Biggie.
We ain't doing
You
stuff
fuck
that
Puffy
they
too?
did. We doing Ghost Rider.
When you fuck with
You can't take that away from My nigga,
JD wasn't rapping.
fucking,
That's what I'm saying. So we doing
But
songs
this
that they
verses
produce.
though, you
Teddy
know,
Riley, Teddy Riley is
These
Jodeci.
two artists that they fucking produce, that they gon' fucking
Teddy
put
Riley's a
on
guy.
that you think.
Yeah, Teddy
Hold
Riley,
on,
fucking
though.
musical
But fuck
genius.
that, you can go with the remixes. That fucking Been Around the World remix, that motherfucking Flavor Air remix, that shit, that Who Shot You remix.
But it wasn't. What was Diddy's verses in them?
But I'm saying, I guess you need to go attach.
That's the
these
sad.
shit.
That's the sad part. I'll be like, nigga,
I-
that was cold. You right? That was cold. But then I'll be like, what did he say in that song?
I think, but I think they have. I think it has to be executive producing better.
It gotta be.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And then JD can't dance like Diddy. But
Poorly.
listen,
They could both dance poorly though.
for real.
Nah,
Diddy used to get busy, man.
Get busy.
Yeah, he-
Nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna agree with that.
This,
Hey, man, listen.
That nigga just because he was wiggling don't mean he
Hold on,
was busy.
I seen him dance and I seen him wiggle.
That's groove.
Hold your wiggle, nigga.
You talking about
Man, this nigga got right
fucking
back to
80s
Destiny's
back
Child.
up and shit.
Like, man.
But this the thing, though, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite remixes ever. It is ridiculous. It's crazy. It has nothing to do with the song. It's the Sleeping in My Bed remix. That's one of the hard. It was JD and Brett. That shit is ridiculous. Then, like you said, you go to the crisscross shit.
But I can remember this nigga's voice that says that's the fucked up part.
You
Like,
said what?
I'm gonna say I enjoyed the songs that Jay was in because I remember this nigga's verses and shit.
And like,
You
with
ain't like, you ain't
the
like I did
exception
girl.
of Biggie. With the exception of Biggie, man, like Puffy ain't even made the kind of stars that Jermaine Dupri made.
Okay, name, hold on, name JD stars.
Fucking Usher.
Usher.
Alright, so you got him. You got
That
Bow
was
Wow.
part. Hey,
Puffy.
whoa. Yeah, I was about to say that's part Puffy.
Come on, nigga. Come on.
Who? Usher. Man, on what, his second album?
He brought that nigga into the game.
Oh my God, man. That nigga was on a good
And
run.
JD
They gave him
snatched
a little bit of fucking like, come man, put your
Man,
little
ask Usher
popping
that.
ass
Ask
on.
Usher that nigga's influence.
Okay.
This nigga
Like,
got me in
the
that
nigga was
fucking
living in Atlanta with Jermaine Dupri. Oh, y'all bogus for that. Y'all just want man.
Who
This
had
nigga
Puffy
gave him,
Confessions?
this nigga passing the salt. They like, he done cooked the whole meal.
Who had Parson? Who had Parson Confessions?
Huh?
Who had Parson Confessions?
He's still with Jermaine Dupri for Confessions.
Yeah,
That's a cold
majority of
ass
shit.
album people
No,
still play.
majority of the shit. His album, I mean, his career was.
He wrote Confessions. He wrote Janet Jackson Call on
like,
Me.
hey, look, nigga, this nigga right here.
Like, I'm just looking at all this. Like, man, that's what got him into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, man.
Okay, look. Okay, we can go Craig Mack. We can go to Biggie. We can go Faith. We can go Mace. We can go 112. We
This
can go
artist.
Total. We can go
Artist.
Locks. We can go Fresh Montana.
Oh, so now you just want to be like naming.
You said artists, nigga.
I'm
You
just
said
saying.
no. These are
like.
these are niggas he introduced who went to
Okay.
the top, nigga. I could stop that for fucking Mason 112, nigga.
Man, he
Craig
ain't got
Mack.
an artist bigger than motherfucking Mariah Carey.
That's Tommy Mottola, nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that, nigga.
Who gave him the song?
That's
Tony
I'm
Mottola was
not
fucking
trying
that
to hear
fine
I'm
bitch.
not trying to hear
But
that. I'm not trying. Don't act like JD made fucking Mariah Carey, nigga. That's like we ain't doing that one. We not gonna do that. We not.
Right.
Gonna do that. We not gonna do that. That bitch being dead. She's a he now.
who the fuck is
Hey,
Mace
but we
then?
can't take away from some from the hits though.
Who's his?
Some that Brett and JD man.
Definitely. I'm not gonna take away from that, but we ain't
But
gonna
you
say
right.
very. Yeah, we. Bad boy smacking motherfucker. You can't.
So, here goes Jermaine Dupri. His artist and former artist. Crisscross, Escape, Monica, Bow Wow, Houdini,
he ain't
Franchise
don't
Boys,
say Houdini.
Harlem World,
Don't say.
Ghost Town
You
DJ.
just saying shit, nigga. You just read. You ain't reading with a purpose.
Associated
Well, name
Ain't no
two.
hits.
Nigga, this
Hold
is
on,
like
you about to ask me next
Hey,
members of all the world?
Hey,
No,
that's the equivalent of people you might know on fucking Facebook. Nigga, you don't know them.
I'm saying, when you start naming random bad boy artists and shit,
No, you know everyone
No,
I
you know
know.
them motherfuckers.
You know
I'm
everyone
a
I know.
motherfucking fan of music. My kids have heard of people like Biggie, Mariah Carey. They don't know. Maybe they heard of Mace. They don't know what the fuck a 112 is.
You know what 112 is? Y'all some weirdos.
I know
Man, that's
who
like
French-
7 times.
You know who French
You know who
Montana
Black
is?
Rob
The
is?
French man, he had
Whoa.
already been out. He had already been out. French Montana ain't no puffy artist. If anything, you can put that nigga with Gucci Mane.
Cool.
French Montana.
I'm not a Fresh Montana fan though. So I mean,
And he got the Young Bloods, Bone Crusher,
He did.
Anthony Hamilton.
Hold on. Puffy did the For My Lady remix, the Come and Talk to Me. He did all that Mary J. Blige, Reminisce, come on nigga.
Man, Anthony Hamilton, man.
I didn't even know that.
See,
Wait,
man,
did he produce for that nigga or did he?
these are just artists from So So Def. I looked up So So Def artists.
And he wasn't on So Dead.
Oh,
Anthony Hamilton.
nigga, it's right here. But, I mean, it don't make it true.
No, I believe it though. You right. And then he reinvented. He gave 8 Ball's AG that last hit.
P Diddy.
He did.
Man, look.
I'm just saying.
I'm an 8-ball MJG.
Now he signed them niggas.
He signed him. He gave him a bag, but like
Couple albums.
that was a decent.
You don't want
draw.
You don't want. Come on, now.
But I mean, that's like the average mid-ass song. That ain't.
I'll
was
say
in the hood,
I'll say
Or lay it down.
on everything. Jody, what's the name?
Jody Breeze.
Jody Breeze.
I'm glad you knew because I feel.
But his biggest song ain't even with Boys in the Hood.
Listen though, just to piggyback off that 112, real quick. Drew Hill told 112, Jagged Edge, Jodeci, and Boyz II Men, you can come get this smoke. If that was a fucking tournament and you had Drew Hill, 112, Jagged Edge, Jodeci, and Boyz II Men, 1 through 5, who was your order? I'm gonna go with mine first. And this was a tough debate for me because when I was younger, I was a sucker and I wanted a suit and I thought Wanye was the man. But I gotta go Jodeci 1, Boyz II Men 2, Drew Hill 3, Jagged Edge 4, and 112 5.
My nigga my same order.
I ain't never really been an R&B fan.
But
Okay, well you don't give an opinion. You don't force
Right.
yourself. Don't force yourself.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think about all the bitches that used to like these songs.
Come on,
So,
man.
but
Weird.
one would be Boys to Men, though, because I had seen Coolie High and Shorty, and then I heard the Coolie High
That's
soundtrack.
debatable. 1 or 2 debatable for
So
me.
then I was like, all right, Boys to Men. And then I guess me being the music connoisseur I am, I gotta say Jodeci, but
You just said you
Okay,
like
right.
R&B, so I heard.
I don't like R&B, but I'm just saying.
I think yourself a rap connoisseur.
I think about the fucking impact. I remember the impact. I done been a casual
You a
fan.
hip hop connoisseur.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You
I
a
couldn't
music
name.
connoisseur.
I couldn't name a Jodeci song to save my
You
life.
ain't no music.
What?
Like Forever My Lady or something. I think they sing that.
What?
You ain't not a music.
Don't do that. That
I
hey.
need you to say right now.
Get that fucking mic,
on
get the fuck
camera,
up outta here.
You're not a music connoisseur. You're a
So you
hip-hop
ain't heard
connoisseur.
Feeling?
Hold on, I was about to break into a story.
Oh, okay,
The song
fine.
they got where they in the fucking leather jumpsuits at the Regal. I seen them that same day in Chicago. We was in Chicago.
Okay.
And I don't even know that song. I just know this beat. Freaking You.
You
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
gonna sit here
Freaking
and
You.
tell me I know no Jodeci song.
I said Freaking You.
You ain't gonna tell me I know more than
You
that.
talk
Everybody know come and talk to me. You know when they
Okay, yeah,
Lately.
come and talk
You
to
know
me.
when they redid Lately. You
I don't
know
know
that.
that.
You don't know Feeling? Okay.
And they got a song with like Ghostface or some shit.
Oh.
I think that's the Freaking You remix.
I don't want to talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Young
I don't
guys.
want to
And then after two, and I'm thinking about because they had people wearing boots with zippers on the side.
I'm
Man.
fucking. And you 42.
No zippers on the boots, nigga.
And you 42.
That's fine, them motherfuckers.
Yeah, with the zipper on the side.
What no zippers until like 2020.
Nah, man, these Jodeci
Jodeci
zippers.
Boots ain't had no zippers.
I think the zipper on the
So you
side.
thinking about the Michael Jackson jackets? No.
I wanted one so bad. That red one, man, that was that and the
Then you saw
A-Ball.
me folks. That's why I know you fake. Go ahead though.
Nigga, I was a fucking
No, I don't wanna hear that
kid.
shit.
Nigga,
I
I
mean,
was
Sanford was gang banging when he was 11. Don't talk to me about that
I
shit.
think the most
nigga, I'm like fucking 5 or 6 with Michael Jackson wearing fucking beaded jacket. I wanted that jacket bad. Everybody did.
Probably the most feasible versus the only one. Nigga.
Jodeci and Drew Hill.
No, I'm talking about if fucking Drew Hill was the one calling these niggas out and somebody from their era that would be comparable, it's probably
Yeah,
would be
Boys
112.
It was slapped 112.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna agree.
Yeah.
But I'm saying on the same level, that's probably the only thing that would make sense.
This why.
You ain't gonna put no Jodeci up against them.
Finals
niggas.
I
are
would
the
age brackets.
The reason why I would, because how outstanding the lead singer was in both groups,
That's two
and they
different
both had
age
that
brackets.
raunchiness to their shit. Drew Hill to me is a little Jodeci. That's how I look at Drew Hill.
Yeah.
But
Nope.
them motherfuckers. Wait a minute.
You
Why
say
you say
no?
they can't?
Why?
I don't feel that way.
Why?
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think Drew Hill
Wait a
can see
minute, hold on.
Jodeci in the verse.
Oh, okay. Let's go on song for song.
Yeah, I just song, but I just know Jodeci wound up breaking up into
You don't even know who the fuck Jodeci is, so I really
They broke up into two niggas though,
I'm
man.
not talking to you. They brothers, you goofball.
That's what I'm
Jason,
saying.
I respect your Chicago acumen.
That shit was more legend. I guess it's a legendary thing for me. Like that was some shit. That was a.
It was a whole movie.
Yeah, it was some shit.
But when we come down, we get off our nostalgia and we start going hit for hit.
It's just a different time period, so that's why I don't think that shit match. That's all. Like you can't compare that.
The reason why I think it's comparable because it's that same edgy R&B. That's the only reason why I say that, and it's because of the lead singer. Cisco to me was. I'm gonna say this, and it fucks my argument up a little bit, but Cisco was like a knockoff KC Haley.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But if you go song for song, hey, I'm gonna give y'all a fast fact though, because one of them niggas left Drew Hill. He know he an Israelite. I think it was Woody, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But Drew Hill is named after Druid Hill, some old witch shit. And a motherfucker said that taking on that name would help invoke spirits and shit, propel them to fame.
I ain't never know that.
And that's what he said, but it's Druid Hill. That's
That
what
makes sense though. I motherfucker listen to that shit like,
Yeah.
oh god.
But Drew Hill, that sleeping in my bed, that never
Yeah.
promised, that 5 steps.
Five
Hey,
steps.
my
I
nigga.
know. Sleeping in my bed. I
Can't
know
Like
song.
I said, they never. That's come on, man.
If they got like Unforgettable or something.
It's a better group that
It's something. Something.
They
Yeah,
had
when he
hits.
playing the piano.
Yeah, that tell me, nigga. That tell me. That beat don't tell me it's retarded. That tell me it's fucking crazy. This one of the best debut R&B albums ever, man. If you look at this track list, then they followed with Enter the Drew, which
I was a big fan of
You know what I would compare them to?
Ooh.
And they from different time periods. I would more compare them to more of New Edition.
Oh, Drew Hill?
Yeah.
Really? I wouldn't.
Only just based off of
Oh fuck no! Fuck no!
I'm not gonna say they legendary. I mean, it's like that same.
They legendary for what they did.
I would say that's that for me, but that's not like you couldn't put them against each other. You know, I think that's the same type of group where it was like a bunch of dope motherfuckers, and then the lead man ended up jumping out, and then they had to remix the group and shit. But
who did that with Drew Hill?
I want
that happened.
What you Jagged Edge versus
Who the fuck got Drew Hill?
A bunch of random niggas that you
What
didn't
I'm
know.
saying, though, you knew Johnny Gill. We don't know them niggas.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It ain't exactly the
Fat
same.
Nigga and Cisco.
It's a new school
and Nokia.
version.
And I know Nokia because he wound up producing for this nigga who rapped in Chicago.
It's always some lies that come out your fucking Chicago place.
Fuck out of here. Nokia had a decent little song. What was that nigga? Cap One. Yeah, Nokia produced.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. This nigga he be talking about like you come out of a concert and shit, motherfucker, like, yeah, Jay-Z on stage. I was backstage with him. Like that girl. You know what I'm saying? I just sucked his dick. You know what I'm saying? That girl. And said this case is, I was in the bar in Chicago and I saw him walk by.
Okay, yeah, fun tidbit. There was a legendary radio personality from Chicago named Herb Kent, the cool gent. And he on V103 for Hits and Dusties. That was a very popular radio station. And so every Sunday they used to have something called the Battle of the Best. And so they would put up two R&B greats up against each other. This nigga started that shit, nigga, before it was started. I got to go on the show and do that shit. It was New Edition versus The Barge. And he would do that every Sunday. And
He started that shit.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna say that.
I started. You got Temptation versus Four Top.
Anyway, on the real radio, you know. But that was just some dope shit that it seemed like, I don't know if it started on other stations because I was in Chicago, but I'm like, this is what niggas is doing now. And they making bad versions of it. I always gotta remix shit to do bad versions.
I'll say this though, man.
It's cool though.
I think versions was dope during the fucking pandemic and shit. When
Yeah.
people was in their basement and shit,
During the
getting
pandemic.
drunk, saying all type of regular shit.
People
When
need
sponsors got behind it, they got watered down. Like, what he
It's
did.
still,
People
it's
need that. I
still
just never
cool
liked
shit though. I haven't sat and watched one, nigga. I'm not about sitting on 3 hours and shit watching you play
I
something.
did watch one.
I ain't
I ain't.
watching.
But
I get the highlights, nigga. Like
I watch
every
Gucci
fucking
Mane
game,
movies,
man.
man.
But I will say this though, Boys II Men did put out 2 classic albums, the first 2 albums. So that Motown Philly, that too was fucking ridiculous. That motherfucker.
Yeah, and I just remember some of them songs. Just
Yeah, that motherfucker.
I was watching jukebox and shit.
I was what you tried to lie about. When I was in 6th, 7th grade, hey, I was sucked for love. So I was sitting there and listening to them songs because I knew all them other niggas listening to that hardcore shoot a nigga in the face shit. And I used to sit down and listen. I'm like, hold on, nigga, hold on. Let me tell my motherfucking story. Jeremy, you always telling shit. I'll sit there and say, I'll be like, I'll make love to you like you. I'm in the 7th grade about to make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight. Knowing I ain't gonna hold shit tight with this little ass dick, you know what I'm saying? But I used to sit there and write every word verbatim what the fuck they said.
Say it.
No, I ain't say shit, I wrote it.
You ain't never say it to no girl?
I ain't had that kind of courage, nigga. I
What
was
the fuck was
terrified.
you writing it down for?
Because they can read.
Yeah, that's
Oh, you
how I
wrote a
know you
note?
wouldn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, this is my love letters.
Oh, okay.
These are my love letters. I was terrified to say shit like that.
Nah,
Girl,
that's
man.
real.
I wasn't going there. They say hey and shit. I say hey
Like, you
back.
write this to yourself?
Nigga, I melt.
Nigga, he'll struggle.
They say, I go home like, guess who wanna fuck me? They say,
Man like this.
But them niggas made music that you would go buy a whole fucking soundtrack for just to have that song.
Yeah.
That's the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody making that type of shit.
Then they got so much rhyme.
There's nobody want the fucking gang related soundtrack, nigga. You
But
know
I'm just
that
saying,
shit.
this is one of them.
Man.
I ain't trying to take away from
that.
that.
Yeah.
That's one of
That
them.
motherfucker on everything. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
Cause that
I ain't taking away
motherfucker, whatever that, you ain't never had a friend like me. Was that on that, that wasn't Gridlock. It was the shit
That's
with the
gang
junkies.
related.
No, it was whatever the junkies.
Real like his way was junkies.
Is it? Okay, so it might have been again. Whatever soundtrack that was, it was shit except their song, you know what I'm saying? Or that made niggas was on there.
But yet made niggas on gang related.
But Boys II Men, they got some incredible shit. They used to have me wish I could sing.
That's crazy how none of them ever like fucking made it, bro.
They did make it, nigga. They so
Talking about like solo artists,
they
like
didn't really go
What's
so
Shit, you
man,
got
Sean that went solo for a little bit.
It
And
was a true group.
fucking
They was
Wanye
so
tried
bad.
to break free and shit, man.
definition of a true group.
I think if he wanted to, he could.
Because everybody had
I think
different
he-
voices.
Don't nobody even talk about he was low key a pedophile and shit, man.
Who he pedophile?
He's fucking with Brandy when she was a kid.
How you know?
It's a
How you
fucking
know?
famous ass story, man. She talk about it. He talk about it.
Show me the story.
Nigga, look it up.
I said, I am.
Nigga said, show me.
Hold on, cause Wanye 48.
That's what. Yeah, you're bullshit.
How old was
And Brandy would have to be at least like 44 or something.
Yeah, hey,
Whatever
man,
it was
take it,
inappropriate.
Brandy my age.
Yeah, like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
So
That's
about 4
some,
years? So like
That's
14
six.
to 18?
That's 6, but
6.
currently you are betting 18-year-olds.
no. 23-year-olds.
You with the betting.
23.
Oh, you went into 22.
Shit,
What's the difference between that 19?
Hold on.
What's the difference between 19 and 22?
Slow down, Jim Shoe.
My bad.
Who said I would knock the 18-year-old?
This nigga sick, man.
Drop the
You a
mic.
sick
You know what I'm
motherfucker,
saying?
man. How old is your daughter? Your youngest daughter?
16.
Good grief, she can't bring no friends home.
Fuck,
She can't bring
no.
no friends.
I see them as kids.
Hey, what's her name? Hey, come here. Come
See
here,
them as
Jocelyn.
kids, Grandpa.
I don't want to say your name, my bad. Hey, come here. Daughter of mine. Who is that? What's wrong with your father? He keep looking at me. This nigga, he keep flicking his hair.
Nigga, I was gonna say.
Oh, they ball
Hey, I know that nigga be trying to look young when they come in. He be trying to make faces, shave his beard.
Actually, I was putting my hair up.
When he know his daughter come on, that nigga shave straight ball when he know his daughter coming over, man. That nigga start listening to NBA Youngboy shit, remember all the lyrics he shouldn't even fucking know. Ooh, Joe finally with that t-shirt that say high school high.
See, that's how they know you are. I know NBA Youngboy fan.
That nigga said this with me.
That's the one thing he denied.
One thing
That's you gotta be a fucked up rapper, NBA young boy. Shit.
I just don't feel it, man.
I get pause. Hey, listen, you ain't supposed to relate to the NBA young boy.
I know.
You would though. You did.
It's not even that.
You
It's
relate to
just that,
18-year-old
man,
girls
nah.
and shit.
It's just the
Hey, Jerry,
I don't believe him.
We gonna wrap this up in a second, and that's because we come from the area where we believe that shit though. You know what I'm saying? We from a whole different area. I want to ask you this real quick. Sitting in the car, waiting for, I don't know, puberty happen. What do you discuss with an 18-year-old girl?
What do I discuss?
Yeah, how the fuck do you have a conversation with 18?
I mean, I'm not currently fucking
I'm
an
just
18-year-old.
saying,
I'm just saying.
hypothetically.
I'm thinking hypothetically, if I was fucking an
Hypothetically.
18-year-old,
What was your
I
thought?
either met her in a strip club.
Not 18.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you get out there and shit, she say, "Gosh, you're old." How do you continue that conversation?
Bro, see, I think grasshopper. We confusing the term fucking with fucking with. I ain't saying I'm fucking with no 18-year-old.
But listen, you still gotta have a conversation at some point. Whether it's damn, you really don't clean your pussy that good, or what you do in school today. Like, how do you like?
I met him in street club. We probably talked about some little yeah.
But once
Let's finish this conversation in the car.
Okay, listen, y'all get in the car, right? And she say, "Yeah, I graduated this year." And you say, "How old are you?" And she like, 18, but I'll be 19 in August. How you can say, like, what do you say to you?
Let me just put this seat back straight. Like the fuck, man.
You know what the fucked up part is too? Like, you don't even know if she 19 for real.
I met this bitch in the club though. She was dancing, so that's what I'm saying. I guess that's true too though. Man.
That's the fucked up part.
You just wouldn't even
Females
ask.
that age,
You just wouldn't even want to
females that age, females that age is the ones that be like, I'm a year older than I am.
Give me the ID.
So they can fuck with older.
Give me the ID.
I'm just
know them.
But if I met a bitch at the fucking Playboy Mansion,
come on, you get extreme now.
Get
You ain't
the
going to the
ID.
Playboy. You ain't going to the fucking Hilton in Indianapolis. You going to the
Where
Playboy.
the ID?
You say what?
Juvia Mouse, give me the ID. Show me some ID.
he got with the flashlight to it and shit.
Get out.
What you going quick?
Get out.
He
the car,
don't
give me the
see.
motherfucking ID.
That's fucked up, man. For you to be sitting around in that car with that seat leaned back with 18-year-old, man, this is disturbing.
I'm gonna tell you, even at a
You
young
know
age,
your son, huh?
even at a young age, being like 22 or some shit, I'm like, man, that shit weird. Like, nigga,
22 and 18.
yeah, I'll be like, nigga, you like.
Oh, no, you can hit it that age.
No, you could hit,
Yeah.
but the conversation might be.
Yeah.
I remember having conversations. I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
do
Like,
too. I was down there dumb with young chicks at a young
I don't even know. Like, I can't
I
talk.
was just like, some other shit.
It's some weird shit that don't nobody even talk about in real life.
They
Okay.
don't know nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't
I'm not old
imagine.
enough to teach you what I need to teach you right now. So it's
And that's the thing, Jeremy gonna be giving nothing but fucking 42-year-old dick to him. He be out there, hey, nigga, that's
Man, look, I'm not saving these hoes, nigga.
nigga, that's an 18-year-old child.
Okay, that's the one. He ain't saving these bitches,
That's
man.
a child, man. Hold on,
Okay.
that is somebody's fucking baby.
Everybody somebody baby, nigga. You somebody baby. Juvie somebody baby.
And my mama
They
is
somebody
very
baby.
particular about who I give dick to. You need to be
That's
judicious.
weird. That's weird.
My mama, no, the fucking ain't. My mama care about me.
She
You need to care about yourself.
She particular because she be like, hey, baby, you need to stop fucking her.
I wish my mom would have told me, don't put your whole dick in these hoes. I wish she would have told me that. Niggas had to tell me that later on. Like,
My mom.
I wouldn't
You
listen to
just
shit
tell
my
me.
mama said. I did the whole opposite. Like, you had 9 children. Fuck you gonna tell me? Shit.
She can tell you not to have none.
Nah, you influential. Shit. But we're gonna wrap this up to another fantastic episode of the best podcast you never heard of, the Conceited Nobody, episode 179. Anything you wanna say before you cut out, Champ?
Make sure y'all check out the Conceited Nobody streaming on all platforms, man. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, YouTube. Make sure y'all go back, check out all the graded episodes, man. We got a lot of fire content, a lot of new people tuning in, so make sure y'all go back and get them quotables, man. Y'all like quoting motherfuckers. We got a lot of motherfucking great quotes. We got to listen to the podcast, man. Get that gold, dig for that gold.
Facts.
What about you, Wolf?
You feel me?
Sounds just like that's scary.
Make you wonder what he do to a bitch in the club and shit.
You know what? Don't make me wonder. You warrior.
So I'm the only one who watch weird shit on Pornhub?
Go ahead, yeah, obviously.
Shit.
I know what a couple is, motherfucker.
What's your weird shit though, real quick?
My weird shit? Like something I watch or like the weirdest sexual thing I do?
No, I don't give a fuck about what you do.
What you got coming up?
Stay on. Yeah, go ahead.
Outro, nigga.
Get him another 15.
One time I said it on my head. Nut dribble on my
Call it
chin.
Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Around my dick in the air.
No, my patented move is
I don't give a fuck. I don't
Hey,
want
son, off camera. What's my patented move?
So this nigga started.
Your son though?
It's fucking
Please, please let him speak.
It's fucking
Go
famous.
ahead. In this case, go
Alright,
ahead. Say some more molesting shit.
the ass slap.
No, not what you see.
Hey,
Is
basic
fucking,
shit.
no.
We waiting for that.
What's the fucking jacket saying shit, son?
What jacket?
The coats. What do the jackets be saying?
I don't know.
And that's the future. And that's the motherfucking future right there, man.
That was beautiful.
Like I done had these jackets for years. But anyway, the motherfucking special move. Hold on. What won't you eat if you find it in my room?
A condom, nigga.
What will you see and be like, did you use these?
What, condom?
No, don't listen to this motherfucker. Anyway.
Everybody on thinking,
The motherfucking move is the Twizzler, okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
that one.
He was a Twizzlers and then he stick it in the anal cavity. He sticks it in there
You be sticking Twizzlers in.
Oh, in the ass?
How you get it out, Devon?
with his mouth.
That's your move?
Yeah. Patented move, baby. Patented penny, y'all. Patented penny.
This nigga is the
Motherfucking
hangover
Twizzler.
in the flesh.
You really be doing that shit.
Yeah,
Twizzlers are flimsy.
No,
So
no.
when you freeze them, niggas,
They print motherfucking.
You gotta put lube on that motherfucker.
No, you
Ain't
do
no
it.
way you sticking that bitch down there.
Oh no, you don't go in dry. You just like kind of put it in your mouth a little bit, like
You
just
can get it down there?
huh?
You can shove that motherfucker in.
Hey, y'all talking about this after the show. You taking through your fucking Twizzler tutorial.
Insert it just
Hold
like
on.
that.
Look at his fist. Look how he holding the Twizzler. Look how he holding the Twizzler. Don't do it now. You was gripping that Twizzler. You had a big Twizzler in your hand.
No, big piece of candy. I know this ass.
Hey, this nigga had a beef jerky.
Nigga, I wasn't eating no big piece of candy. Nigga, I eat nerves out of a stripper butthole. Like that nigga said,
You got a fat Jim.
Hey, you insert it in like that. Leave about
Man, you
this
see the
much
top
out,
of that Twizzler?
and then
That nigga like, yeah, because you grabbed the
you
Twizzler.
open them cheeks. And you just eat that shit out, man.
Okay, man, I want to hear this shit. Jason, what you got coming up?
hey, make sure you follow me on all social media. Go Jason R. A lot of funny videos, music, and we got a lot of shit coming out, man. I can't wait until this fucking Fist of the Wasteland come out. But however, we gonna post some pictures to keep teasing y'all until it comes out. And then got some shows coming up this weekend. The location TBD. Other than that, also make sure you catching all them videos that's on YouTube. YouTube, like I said, music on all streaming platforms, just like the Conceited Nobody. Make sure y'all tune in to all of that music and the Conceited Nobody episodes like Doobie said.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the little J's. Shout out again to my brother Brandon. Safe travels. Can't wait to see you in the kingdom of Yahuwah. We'll be back next Tuesday, same TCK channel, same TCK channel. Peace.
Yes, sir.